Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day. Just this morning I reached 300 subscribers, so I want to thank all of you for subscribing. And if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, just hit that subscription button down below. Recently I posted a video about how I clean my rabbit's room, and I thought to go with that I would also share with you guys how I clean my hamster's cage. So there's two things I want to note before I get into today's video. The first thing is that I only clean my hamster's cage every month, and I'll do some spot cleaning between then, but really it doesn't need to be cleaned any more than once a month. And if you have a larger enclosure, it could possibly even be longer than a month. Second thing I want to note is I never remove all the bedding. I only take about a quarter of it and throw it away, and I'll replace that quarter. I'll take the quarter of the most dirty bedding and replace it. You never want to replace more than that, as a hamster is really sensitive to having their own scent. And if you just give them all new fresh bedding, they'll no longer have their scent on it and they will get stressed. And you do not want your hamster to be stressed. So that's enough talking. Let's get right into this video. When I clean my hamster's cage, the first thing I do is set up a mini trash can. Next, I just remove all the different accessories that I have inside her cage and I just set them aside. And then usually while I'm removing stuff from her cage, she will wake up. And then I just put her inside her little carrier and she just waits patiently as I finish cleaning her cage. Then I'll move all the bedding to one side of the cage, just watching out for pee marks, and if I see any mess on the glass, I just spray it with vinegar and water and wipe it up. And I just sweep up all the dirty bedding and sand from her sand bath and any little poops. One thing that is very nice about hamsters is that their poops are super tiny, so they just drop to the bottom of the cage. I will then continue to move the bedding around, splitting up the cage into different parts where I can check for poops and wet bedding that I will then remove. The bedding in this corner of the cage ended up being really dirty, and there was just lots of pee marks, and I found literally a pile of poop and surrounded by her food. So I just went ahead and cleaned that all up. In the end, I removed about 25% of the bedding from the cage. Next, I put some of her items back into her cage, and then I also put in some new fresh bedding. Then I took all of her plastic accessories and rinsed them off in the sink, just getting off any sand from her sand bath and any loose bedding off, and then I went ahead and dried them as well. Next, I clean out her little sand bath, and I do this just by using a small sifter and sifting out all the pieces of food and poop that ended up in here. Lastly, it's time to put everything back into the cage and reorganize it. Now it's all clean. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video and that you learned something new about cleaning hamster cages. And if you liked it, make sure you leave us a like down below, and I'll see you guys in our next video. And remember, live life to the fullest!